Hello? It's a video? Now? Oh, go on then. Few things. If you missed the episode before this, go and watch that first. Second thing, t-shirts. 9 days left for a Things Can Only Get t-shirt. Link in the description. Very reasonably priced. Good quality. G told you that once. Don't have to hear it from me. So yeah, link in the description. 9 days. Then they're gone forever. Since we last met, it's been a very exciting time. Now, I was going to show you Ebbsfleet and Crewe. Instead, we're going to do Oxford and Crewe. Oxford the first game, Crewe the second game, just because I let it leave a little bit more of a gap between the final three, which will be AFC Wimbledon, Crawley and Southend, and that'll be the episode after this one. The climax to the season. Now, today we can put ourselves in a very strong position. We can almost wrap up automatic promotion spot places if we do well today. 2 wins would leave us in a very, very strong position indeed. It would almost secure a promotion if things go our way. It's not a certain thing, but it's close. There's a man, though, before we continue, we should be focusing on. I don't think Jed Steer gets enough credit in this series, so this is the moment where I'm giving Jed Steer some more credit. This season, in 38 appearances, he has kept 19 clean sheets, and it begs the question, really, that the average ratings for goalkeepers across the board on Football Manager, too low. Not fair. A 6.9 is not fair. 31 conceded in 38 matches, which is marvellous in itself. 19 clean sheets. He has been a key factor in how we've done so well this season. You think about how much Jeff Thomas contributes with 17 assists. 19 clean sheets is just as, if not better, in my opinion. Fantastic goalkeeping performances. Enjoy him very much. Also, a quick shout out to the Wizard and Jeff Thomas, who feature on this page here. So, into today's first game. Oxford United are the opposition, currently in 19th. Let's smash them. Now, in recent episodes, folks, these haven't gone too well, but this is the team we're going to use for today. Jed Steer in goal, the Fire and Parker at the back, and Anya returns, which if you saw last episode, is very important to me. Kinsella, Nash as the ball-winning midfielder in the middle with Wellington and Thomas, Wizard, Doyle, Harp up front, Hitchcock, Watts, Aluko on the bench and can be brought on if needs be. Let's get into the game. And let's win the game. That's the most important part. I said fire into the game. They're not the words. That's Adele. I said the fire into the game. Because it works, because I've got a player called... Salford can secure a playoff place at worst with a win in their next match against Oxford. And if results elsewhere go in their favour... but with promotion still that's weirdly worded. But with promotion still a realistic goal, they may have their eyes set on an even bigger prize. That's right. A holiday home in Mallorca. That's where the real is. Right, let's get into today's game. Oxford, the opposition. Michael Smith up top. I feel like I know the name Michael Smith. Former Swindon. We had Michael Smith very briefly at the Swindon lot, so there you are. Never forget a name, me. Never forget a name. Never pronounce a name either, which is part of the problem. Right. Oh, I've been watching him in 3D, off camera. I've been enjoying it. I do like the Prozone angle. I don't use it in videos because it's not very good. Save by Jed Steer, talking about it before. I do like the Prozone camera angle. If you're not already using it, then I do recommend it. If you're thinking, what do you mean? Prozone gives you a very good overlook of the pitch and what's going on. Yeah, I like it. It certainly improves the way I go about creating and forming tactics because you can see far more in terms of positioning when you attack and defend. So yeah, maybe give it a go. Why not? Right, first chance of the game, unsurprisingly, goes... Oh, and there he is. He's back in the side, and he's an important contribution as he heads clear. Doyle tries to hold it up, fails to do so, and Oxford regain the ball. And in fact, the ball goes forward. Smith on it now. Former Swindon Lot Hall of Famer Cox through on goal, and it's gone in the back of the net. Cox scores. Oxford 1, Salford 0. All those clean sheets we were talking about, loving those. That's fucking gone. Cox through on goal. I mean, Jed Steer, you made a great save earlier on. Now you don't look bothered, mate. I've gone from praising him to attacking him viciously very quickly. Right, come on, get back in the game. We've gone goals down before and come back. Doesn't happen that often, but let's see if it can happen today. Thomas into Wellington. If you can find Thomas again, we know he can penetrate. Doyle, the Harp's in space. Solicon with a very good save. I can get behind that. Parker, Kinsella on this side. Nash, oh my, what a beautiful header. Well, I would assume it's a header. Lovely move by Salford, and I agree with the commentary. Superb assist on this left-hand side from Kinsella, the new boy, the only signing we made in the January. Parker lays it back to him. First time ball in. And Nash, with that is, do you know what? That is a lovely header. I've enjoyed that very much. Our fans in the far corner there, enjoying it. As am I. I'm enjoying it just as much as them. Come on, can we go to Mallorca? That's the real question. Right, let's give the fans a performance they're expecting. Jed Steer gained confidence, so at least someone cared. I also do remember, folks, that the top 3 go up, so we're currently 8 points clear. We play 46 matches, so 7 to go, meaning a possible 21 points sort of sway. But yeah, the playoff spot is almost secure. The Wizard, Thomas with it on this right side, back to Wellington. Can we pick away at this Oxford defence? The Harps got a chance, and Solicon made a good save in the first half and doubles it up with a good run in this half. Okay, the game is poised quite nicely. Oxford not had a very good season, only 42 points this season. I feel like there's certainly a goal in there for us if we would like it, and I would like it. Tom Hitchcock's going to come on just because the Harp's going off. Hitchcock's coming on just because I feel like he's got that little poacher's instinct that we need in games like this. The killer edge, the killer touch. He's like Jaws. Dun, dun, dun. The game is... Can we count? Let's just counter-attack late doors. See if they can come on to us a little bit. Then we pounce. No. 3 minutes to go. Chance. Dun, 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 dun. Is that Psycho? Hang on, I thought is that Jaws or Psycho? I think it's Jaws. Thomas doesn't score goals. Damn, I thought that was our chance. I thought a goal was coming. Hence I was doing the sound effects. I didn't put those in today. I thought I'd do this myself. You know, we're on a budget. Oxford coming forward. No. Just... I've decided... I've got lots of things on this desk. I'm deciding what to throw. Business end of the season. Crew coming up soon. We're 2-1 down. You can see here, they've got a guy just standing offside. No wonder it's confusing. It's a smart finish, and we get outfoxed by this chap here, who just runs offside. Bingham. Well, grr. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That looks like it's going to be it, unless a goal scored there. Salford 1, Oxford 2. We've lost another game. Why is this happening? Actually, that's 2 in a row now. We lost to Doncaster, now we've lost to Oxford. Can you imagine if we don't go up automatically now? Can you imagine? I mean, you can imagine. You've seen this happen before. Hello there, viewers. I was just looking through. We're playing Crew in just a moment. Bear with. The games we've played so far. I'm just looking through the games we've lost and won. Because it's interesting that when we lose, we always lose by, if it's not, we never lose 1-0. Is what I'm getting, apart from that one game against Crew, ironically enough. We always seem to concede a few. And actually, when we win matches, we've only conceded 6 times, or in 6 games, sorry, when we've won a match. So we've kept 17 clean sheets in the league and only conceded 6 times out of the 23 victories we've had throughout the league season. So it's becoming quite evident to me that when we keep a clean sheet, we will win. It's not going to be a draw. I mean, we have no problem scoring goals. It's just... our defensive, as soon as we concede 1, it's mentally we can't get over that barrier. So it's very strange how that seems to happen. And when we win quite comfortably with that clean sheet and we play well at the back. It's probably about finding that defensive combination that's going to work best. And that's probably part of the problem this season, that we haven't had a settled back line due to injuries and things. Despite the fact we've kept so many clean sheets, the games we lose, it's always when an injury hits, so we have to change things around a little bit. So it's something I'm going to have to focus on and try and settle a back 3, because it's certainly going to be something, if we carry it on into League One and the Championship and even the Premier League, that back 3 will become more and more exposed. So we have to find that right balance. And hopefully we can start that today against Crew. So let's see what today's team is. Okay then, so the team for today, a few changes in and around the squad. Despite the fact we lost that game there, I think most of the players will remain in the side. Steering goal, the Fire, Anya and Parker at the back, Thomas and Kinsella on either side, Whitlock's in midfield, the Wizard just in front, Doyle and Aluko play up front, and Andy Tannoy, number 6, Andy Tannoy. Yeah, he's starting in the deep line playmaker role today, mainly because all our other midfielders are injured or unavailable. So let's get into today's game. Hopefully, Crew can get a smashing defeat. Oh, Ben, think sentences through first. Smashing defeat. This is actually Andy Tannoy's first start of the season, so I wish him luck. Crew favourites for the game, which is interesting, but quite even. So a draw, apparently, on the cards. Let's see how we get on. If things go badly today, that playoff spot looks like something we'll secure. Crew have Jay Spearing in League 2. Not bad. Okay, into the game we go. Just putting Andy Tallow on all the free kicks and corners because he's the best at them. If Tallow scores, we are on the pitch, metaphorically, because we can't actually, you know that. Andy Tallow already put up a yellow card. It's as if he's not fit for this game. 35 or so minutes gone. Not a lot's happened until we've hit the post, which was given us an offside anyway. Okay, we've got some possession of the football. Kinsella on this left-hand side. Tano is available to him, but plays it forward to the Wizard. Has plenty of men ahead of him. Goes back outside to Kinsella. Ball into the middle. Doyle's there, and from a yard out, he's hit the bar. So far, in this first half, we've had about 70% possession, 7 shots. Crew have only had 1 shot, but we need to get something on target, and that is part of our problem so far in this game. No shots on target in the first half from either side, despite the part we've dominated. That, my friends, is what you call a problem. Right, I'm going to take it off fluid, put it on flexible. I'm tempted to make a change up top as well. I think we're going to get a Luca off, who's done absolutely nothing, and bring on Tom Hitchcock, and then switch. Do you know what? I bring the harp on as well. Double change up top. We need goals. That is a risky thing to do. That is a risky thing to do. I can't stop thinking that we might bottle it. It's you. It's the pressure of you that stresses me out. It's not even this. Okay. I'm trying to keep my concentration levels high to the point that I don't want us to mess this up. Right, we're going to try and work the ball into the box. We've certainly got players that can do such things. So let's see if we can create an opening somehow through the middle of the pitch and get something going. Exploit the wide areas instead. I forget the middle of the pitch. Okay, work ball into box, literally isn't doing anything, so we're going to look for the early cross, and we're going to whip crosses in. We're also going to bring Stephen Watts on for Kinsella, as he's not really had an impact today. Come on, 15 minutes to go. This will be a wholly underwhelming episode. We're just not finding the goal. To say this has been, okay, why did they blow the whistle then? Well, this has been one of the quickest second games I've ever had in all of the Salford series. This is ridiculous. The Salford story, not a shot on target. 60% possession, not a single shot on target. It's not good enough. So unbelievably, this episode, the last 3 games, we've had 2 defeats and a draw, and we still haven't, I mean, it's looking pretty good, but we still haven't nailed down the playoff spot, never mind the automatic spot. So next episode, I mean, by the time we reach next episode, the chances are we will have nailed down the playoff spot. It's outrageous. Do you know what we're playing Ebbsfleet? We're doing it now. We're playing them right now. Longer episode. Bumper episode, some might say. There you are. Enjoy. Don't usually do this, but a 3rd game. Hi. You know what I was mentioning about defensive stability, yeah? Well, the fire's suspended, as is Jim Nash. So neither of those two can play today. So Matty Pearson comes in. And he's been great this season. So the team looks like this. Steering goal, Parker, Anya Pearson, Thomas, Wellington, Willock, Buffon on the left-hand side. Why not? Might as well try something else. Wizard, Doyle and Aluko up front. Goals, but no, not Doyle and Aluko up front. Why do I do this? I think it's a good idea, and then I realise that there's no goals in those two. Hitchcock, the harp. Let's get some goals in there. Flexible as well. We're not fluid anymore. We don't do fluid. Ebbsfleet are the opposition. We are the favourites for the game. Let's end this episode with a win, and maybe even a playoff spot or something. I don't know how this works. If we lose this, we've got problems. The Wizard with it. Plays it to Willock on this left-hand side. Well, I'll say left-hand side. He played it to his left, at least. Wellington. Thomas with it now. Can he beat his man? Makes his way into the area. Thomas, can he get a shot on goal? I don't know why he shoots. I wonder how he'd fare in like a front 3. I've always wondered that about Jeff Thomas, because obviously we've always played him out on this right-hand side. If we played him further up with just 1 striker and 2 wingers, I wonder how we'd get on. Maybe another tactic we'll have to train at some point. As Humphrey brings it forward for Ebbsfleet, don't you? Well, we've kind of cleared it, and then Anya's booted it away. Possession-wise, it's very even. I don't know. What we're going to do is we're going to make our passing slightly shorter. Try and keep the ball a little bit better. Okay, the harp on this left-hand side. He's pulled right out for some reason. He really needs to be getting further forward. Oh, but there he is. The harp on it. Ball into the middle. Hitchcock's there. Headed clear. Wellington on it again. Thomas has pulled away this right-hand side and in space. Ball into the middle. Could be deadly. Does so. Buffon's at the back post. Well, he doesn't play very often, but when he does, he scores. Former Manchester United youth player gets the goal. A superb assist from Jeff Thomas. It's what he's known for. 43 minutes on the clock. Salford 1. Ebbsfleet 0. And finally in this episode, a little bit of happiness. Although I'm losing the will to live. Thomas takes on his man. Ball in. And Buffon at the back post, completely free. And that's kind of the joys of playing this system, actually. Our wide players do get a lot of space to do their best work. And it's arguably why Thomas gets so many assists. But doesn't explain why he doesn't get any goals. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. Seriously. this could be a big game for us here. If we win this, we go 10 points clear with 5 to go, and the automatic spot we wrapped up. We may well be very, very, very close to having something remarkable happen. A back-to-back promotion. Not only that, folks, but a promotion in the first season, which doesn't happen very often to me. Actually, do you know what I'll do? This is part of a double upload, hopefully. If it was, let me know. The next episode is going to be on Thursday. Tomorrow's going to be a draft video with Jack. Then Thursday will be the next episode. Would you like to see all 5 remaining games in one episode? That's something for you in the comment section. Would you like to see that? If you would, either drop a like, leave a comment, show your appreciation, let me know. Would you like to see 5 games in one episode? Something, it may well be unprecedented for me. But yeah, let me know. We've won this game here. Salford 1, Ebbsfleet 0. And relax. Okay then, the playoff spot is confirmed. We can no longer finish lower than 7th. So whatever happens, there will be some end of season drama. 5 games to go, 15 points on the table. We're actually not 10 points clear, we're 8 points clear. So if you'd like to see those final 5 games, let me know, comment section, get involved, and I'll see you again soon. We're Love with Care from me, Dr. Benji. Until next time, I'll see you again. Goodbye. That was stressful. That was way too stressful.